In this video, I'm going to be going over the Introduction to Visual Media and Student Introduction assignment, and I'm going to show you how to make your own slideshow. So as I go through, I'm going to be introducing a lot of different things. So do remember this for future presentation assignments, because even if you don't use this now, this may be useful later on. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is make sure that you have the assignment open. I copied the requirements here so that I can kind of go back and forth to it easily. You don't need to do that, but this is just for the video. All those requirements are going to be over here. So what we're going to do first is you are going to open up Google Slides. So I'm going to show you kind of what Google Slides looks like without any template, and then I'm going to show you how to find a template that works for you. So first, make sure that you are logged into your Google Drive, and then you're going to go to New, and you're going to go to Google Slides here. So the Google Slides that comes with Google Docs is pretty standard and honestly pretty boring. As you can see here, even the different themes, there's not a lot of color, there's not a lot of interesting detail, it's just kind of the bare minimum. So what I am going to recommend is not using any of these, because I don't think it makes a very visually appealing slideshow. Instead, what I'm going to do is have you find some free templates online that you can use. So the way that you're going to do this is you can go to Google, you're going to go to free Google slide templates. If you're using something like PowerPoint, you can also Google templates for that as well. So this works for whatever slide presentation software you're using. I'm using Google Docs, so that's what I'm going to do. So there are lots of different options down here. I'm going to be using Slides Go because I've used it before. I know how it works, but you are welcome to use any of these. And obviously don't pay for anything. Make sure that you're using something that is free. So I'm going to go here. And this is what it looks like. So if you have a particular aesthetic that you're going for, you're welcome to search. I am going to go and use one of their kind of curated slides. So I'm going to go to Editor's Choice down here because it gives you like a good range of different slides to look at. But again, if you have a particular slide that you're looking for, you can definitely do that. So I'm going to go to Editor's Choice. It's going to look like this. And so there's lots of different ones to choose from. I believe the ones with the crown here you do have to pay for, but I'm not going to use any of those. And I'm actually going to go with this one. So it says it's a thesis defense, but obviously you can remove the text and put whatever you want. So as long as it's just some sort of decoration or some sort of, images, you can remove the text and replace it with whatever you want. So I just like the look of this one. So in order to download it, I'm going to click on it. It's going to open like this, and then you are going to download the template. So here they have versions for PowerPoint, Google Slides, and Canva. So if you're using any of those, you could just download that version. I'm using Google Slides, so I'm going to click on it here. And when I click on it, it's going to save me a copy. So this is the copy that it saved on my Google Docs. So I can edit this copy. Now, as you can see, there's just a bunch of slides that it comes with. So what I recommend is, one, save it based off the assignment that you're working on. So I saved a copy here that I will go over in a second. And then I'm also going to get rid of all the extra slides that it comes with, because it will save them for me. So this is just going to be the title. And then what I did as I was starting my presentation is, one, I just got rid of the text so that it is no longer a thesis defense. And then what I also did was go over, so you can add new slide, and then over here, new slide with layout. It has all the different layouts that this comes with. So I can just choose one that I think kind of fits what I'm trying to do. So because this is just a 5 facts about you, we want it to be pretty simple layout. So something like this would work really well, where you could have a little title and then give more information down here. But I'll go through that in just a second, kind of show you how I did that. But that's basically what you're going to do. Save yourself a copy, and then you're just going to be adding slides. So this is the one that I have already started. So going back to the list of requirements, we are going to have a title card where you introduce yourself and provide some general information. So your age, how long you've been at the college, and your major. Then you're going to tell me about your name. So that's going to be slide number 2. And then the next 5 slides are going to be 5 facts about you. So 2 plus 5 is 7 slides. And then a conclusion card, so 8 slides. So that's what you're going to be working with. So if you want to just pre-make 8 slides, you're welcome to do that, depending on kind of how your brain works and how you like to organize yourself. If you like to make each slide at a time, that is also totally fine. But just so you know, you're going to have 8 slides minimum. So just keep that in mind as you're working through your presentation. And then what you're going to do, actually, you don't need voice narration, so let me get rid of that. So you are going to have images and words on each slide. So I do want some sort of aesthetic going on, some sort of images that go along with what you're saying. So showing me that you can support what you're saying in your text with kind of these visuals. And obviously this is meant to be fun, so it's not that big of a deal, but try your best and kind of play around with that. At least one of the 5 facts should be something that you did in the past that was important to you, and at least one of the 5 facts should be something that you're looking forward to doing in the future. So maybe this is a trip, or you're transferring to a school, or some sort of opportunity that you have. I'm not going to be very strict with this, so if you don't have anything in particular looking forward to in the future, that is fine. You can just focus on 5 interesting facts about you. But yeah, that's just to kind of give you a starting off point. Okay, so let's go back to my slideshow. So here you can see I have my 8 slides, and some of these are finished, some of these I'm still working on. So starting with my slide number 1, this is my introduction slide. So I have my title, 5 facts about Mary Zilke. You'll have your own name. And then I just have some bullet points to answer kind of general questions. So I'm 37 years old. I've taught at LBCC for 9 years. I studied English at UC Berkeley, got my BA from there, and then I got my master's degree from CSUS. So just kind of some general facts about me. This could be where, you give me what your major is or what your intended major is. What are you looking forward to studying? You don't need to include any information that you're not comfortable with. If you don't want to share your age, that's absolutely fine. Maybe you could just tell me if you're a first year or second year. But yeah, just give me some general information about yourself, whatever you feel comfortable sharing. Then the second slide is going to be about your name. So again, only share as much as you're comfortable. So I included my first, middle, and last name, and I explained where each of those came from. Everyone's going to have a different story. Maybe your name is just a name your parents liked. Maybe it's based off a family member. Whatever it is, just give me some information about it. Have fun with it. So those are my first 2 slides, and then I'm getting into my 5 facts. So I have here fact number 1, I'm talking about my cat. So again, I have some bullet points here. Try to be detailed in your information. So make sure that you're not just, giving me one sentence. Give me a little bit of background information. Give me a little bit of context. Show me that you can expand on these details and that you can go a little bit deeper into, that information. Because that is something we're going to be practicing throughout the semester, not necessarily about yourself, but about the information and the topics that we're going to be exploring. So that's my fact number 1. So I have my text, I have my image over here. For fact 2, I talk about being a dual citizen in Canada and the US. So again, I have my text down here. So I do want to include an image. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. So here I can go to insert, I can go to image, and there are a couple different options with images. You can upload from your computer. So if you've got an image already, either a personal image or just something you found on the internet that you downloaded, you can get that here. You can search the web for just images, or you can use GIFs and stickers, which is kind of fun. So I'm just going to search the web, since I'm just going to look for like a Canada image, see what pops up. So yeah, flags, maps, That's cool. Maybe I'll do, why are all these horizontal for some reason? I want like a vertical image. Whatever, I'll just use this one. Okay, so find the image that you like, and then I'm gonna go insert, and then I'm just going to make it look better, center it or whatever. Cool, and then that's my image. So again, this isn't a very high stakes assignment. It's just meant to have you practice making these sort of slides so that when we do them later in the semester, it's something that you're familiar with. Okay, so I have my 2 facts. Fact number 3 is about Mexico. So yeah, let's find another image for that. So I'm gonna go to insert, I'm gonna go to image, search the web, Mexico, cool, yeah. What do I want here? Wish I had some images from my visits, but I don't. Ooh, this could be a good one, because I have visited there. So, put that here. Okay, so that's going to be my image for this one. And then my love of nature documentaries, very important, you know, fun fact. So yeah, we'll go to insert, image, search the web, let me go nature. Let's see, it's a good nature image. Oh, got some northern lights, that could be fun. I've actually never seen the northern lights, but I'd love to. I was too young when I left Canada, so I didn't get the chance. Okay, so that is going to be my image for this one. So as you can see, it's really just a matter of putting down your, information in bullets, or you can use full sentences if you wish, and then putting the images there. Okay, and then I have my fact 5, which I've already done, and then I have my word that I would use to describe myself. Good, okay. So that is going to be my finished slideshow. So again, it's meant to be creative. It's meant to help you kind of express yourself a little bit. So have fun with it. Choose a template that you think is interesting, that you think kind of matches your aesthetic or matches kind of how you feel. And then you're just going to be filling these all out. I will include a link to the slideshow in case you want ideas. If you just want to use kind of the way I'm doing things is absolutely fine. You're also welcome to mix this up if you want. It doesn't have to look exactly like mine. As long as you clearly have the information, have lots of detail in your text, and have some sort of images, that's really what I'm looking for. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. There's also plenty of videos out there on how to make slideshows. So, if you want to look up how to make a Google Slides, how to make a PowerPoint, there's plenty of YouTube videos about that will, very succinctly be able to explain that. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to see what you guys come up with. So